Have you ever wondered what a calendar, a cotton bale, and a handful of change have in common? I'm Chris Jackson, and we're going to be discussing this relationship shortly. I'll give you a hint, however. It has to do with cash flow, your cash flow. I call the program TAB, short for Time and Bales. I hope you enjoy the video. The TAB financing program permits gin management to look beyond next season to the next 5 years as a whole. A total number of bales for the 5-year period can be chosen by the gin based on the gin's production history and projections for the future. This number is called the bale basis. For example, if a gin determines that it should be able to look forward to ginning about 50,000 bales each year for the next 5 years, a reasonable bale basis might be 250,000 bales. In reality, each year's production number may be much greater or less than 50,000 bales. The capital needed for a Sam Jackson improvement, less the deposit, can be divided into this bale basis. This number is called the bale base rate. Building on the example above, let's say that a proposed improvement involves $100,000 of Sam Jackson products and a deposit of $10,000 is made. The financed portion of $90,000 is divided by 250,000 bales. The bale base rate is then 36 cents per bale. The interest rate is applied to the bale base rate. The interest component increases with each successive year due to compounding. Earlier years in the program have a lower bale fee than later years due to this interest component. In our example, we can calculate the first-year bale fee by multiplying 36 cents by the applicable first-year rate of 5%, or 1.05. The first-year bale fee is then 0.378, or a little less than 38 cents per bale. The second year can be calculated by multiplying 0.378 by 10% to find that the fee has increased to 0.4158, or a little less than 42 cents per bale. The interest rate remains fixed at this point, so the third year is determined by multiplying 0.4158 by 1.1 to get 0.4574, and so on. Filling in the rest of the blanks in this example, we get a fourth-year bale fee of 0.5031 and a fifth-year fee of 0.5534. If not already paid off in earlier years, all remaining bales must be paid off at this fifth-year rate. The minimum payment in any year is the actual number of bales ginned multiplied by the bale fee applicable for that year. This offers the gin unprecedented flexibility to handle the ups and downs of an agricultural enterprise, but it demands responsibility on gin management's part to pay off bales as early as possible to save interest. Always remember that bales unpaid from earlier years are carried forward and are due at the present year's bale fee. This method of spreading out payments with flexibility allows gin management to easily calculate cash flow impact on the gin in advance of a capital improvement. Continuing our example, let's say that the $100,000 investment was an improvement to a moisture restoration system, and the projected benefit is $2.80 per bale. Cash flow impact is easy to calculate for every single year of the program. The first year, the benefit to the gin would be about $2.42, and if carried to the last year with the highest interest rate, the net benefit per bale would still be a respectable $2.25. Following this last payment, the gin owns the equipment, and the benefit of $2.80 per bale will continue without subtracting anything. We well understand that a gin needs to save money in every way possible, including from their financing provider. There is never a prepayment penalty in this program if a gin wants to pay for more bales than they actually ginned in the year and take advantage of low per bale fees to save interest. I'm often asked about the security interest in this program. We do file a security interest on the equipment we provide, and nothing else. If you're not satisfied with the equipment in this and you decide not to pay on the Time and Bales note because of that, our only recourse is to reclaim the equipment we provided, nothing else. In a conventional cotton gin finance loan from a bank, if you're not happy with the equipment and you decide not to pay the note to the bank may be upset. In a Samuel Jackson Time and Bales arrangement, a single phone call to Samuel Jackson is a call to both your bank and the supplier. We're paying attention, and that's a big advantage to you. A common question about the TAB program involves the interest rate. People ask, why is the interest rate often higher than what their bank would charge them? The difference lies in the risk management between all parties involved. Because most banks don't understand a lot about cotton moisture management, they like collateral and security, such as accounts and real property. At Samuel Jackson, we're a little more comfortable with cotton moisture management, so we're more comfortable taking on a little more risk involved as far as the products that we're supplying. In order to secure funding to handle our TAB customers, Samuel Jackson's TAB program is backed by the financial resources of American State Bank in Lubbock. While our relationship with ASB is warm and mutually valued, like any responsible financial institution, ASB has attachments to our assets for their security. When you are participating in the TAB program, we are helping reduce your risk by literally mortgaging our farm for your benefit. Reducing this risk comes at the cost of a higher interest rate. With these program fundamentals understood, there's a good way of minimizing the higher interest in the TAB program while still enjoying a lower level of risk. As we saw in the example, in the later years of a TAB payment plan, the interest grows appreciably. Here is where the financially savvy gin manager can shine in understanding how TAB works in comparison with a conventional loan. In the first year of a TAB program payment, the interest rate's only 5%, so it makes a lot of sense to take advantage of this low rate and have the risk on Sam Jackson's shoulders. I recommend staying on the TAB program until you are fully satisfied with the performance of the Samuel Jackson products you installed, and you don't need the flexibility of the TAB payment program anymore. If and when that time arrives, consider paying off the remaining bales at the present year's bale fee rate and convert your TAB note to a conventional bank loan. You have reduced your risk and ensured the success of your capital purchase commitment through a brief partnership with Samuel Jackson. You can now save significant interest for the duration of the note through a partnership with your local lending institution. Or, alternatively, you may have made so much additional profit from the improvements that a cash payoff with no loan becomes easy. When all things are considered, there should be 3 parties happy with your decision to use the Time and Bales program. You will breathe easier knowing that the products and services you selected from Samuel Jackson are putting money in your pocket. Your lending institution will take comfort in knowing that they have a customer growing financially stronger. The Sam Jackson team will smile knowing that your success with your TAB purchase already has you thinking about your next equipment improvement project. Thanks for spending this time with us today. I hope to see your name on our list of future satisfied TAB customers.